Are you ready to take the first step to embrace the unknown and step out of your comfort zone? Welcome to Step Out, Step In, the podcast that inspires you to break free from your familiar to explore the extraordinary. Hello, this is your host, David Joe. Every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, join me as we dive headfirst into thrilling stories of personal growth, daring adventures, and transformative experiences. Get ready to be motivated, inspired, and empowered to live your life to the fullest. So mark your calendar, set your alarm, and get ready to step out, step in with me every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss out on the adventure of a lifetime. Subscribe now, and let's step into the unknown together. This is Step Out, Step In. The journey begins here. Step Out, Step In podcast, live on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Subscribe today. Welcome, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching from. Again, welcome to Step Out, Step In podcast, the show that challenges you to break free from your familiar to embrace the unknown. Again, I want to welcome you tonight, and this is your host, David Joe. And in today's episode number 46, I'll be talking about exploring some key points that would help you to liberate yourself from the comfort zone. And again, welcome once again. It's a joy to come to you this evening. Every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be coming your way live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube page, please do so. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so anytime something is posted, you will be notified. And follow me on Facebook and LinkedIn if you are not following yet. And again, thank you so much for allowing me to come into your space tonight. This is episode number 46, Break Free from the Familiar. And this is part 3, Break Free from the Familiar part 3. And again, thank you so much. Just do one thing. Let's do this together. If you can share the link with at least one person, let the one person share the link with another person so we all do this together. Live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And this is episode number 46. Just a recap of episode 45, and that was Break Free from the Familiar 2. That was part 2, this is part 3. And in part 2, I talked about understanding the comfort zone. Understanding the comfort zone. I gave 3 points, and I did say that to break free from the familiar, you must recognize your comfort zone and understand that true growth happens outside of your comfort zone. And number 2, I said embrace uncertainty. Ladies and gentlemen, whether we like it or not, we all go through uncertainty. It is part of life. It is part of the journey. You know, the unknown can be intimidating and scary. But it is also where opportunities and adventures await or happens. And we have to be able to embrace it as we go through it. And number 3 is expanding your horizon. You know, you have to, life is a magnificent journey. And it's meant to be explored. You know, it is meant to be explored. And one of the ways that you can explore life as you journey through it is by curiosity, by passion, and a thirst for knowledge that can drive you to explore your new horizon. So I have the episode 45 on my YouTube page. If you get a chance, please go back watch. I know this is something that most people don't do, but you can always go back, listen to it, share it, comment, and let's know how we are doing so we can better improve this. All right, so now let's buckle up, sit in the upright position, have an open mind, and let's dive into today's episode, number 46, to break free from the familiar. For you and I to break free from the familiar, first and foremost, we have to recognize the comfort zone. Now, in episode 45, I say that you have to understand your comfort zone. Understanding your comfort zone, the next shift is to recognize your comfort zone. And we all have one, whether we like it or not. Everybody has a comfort zone. And the comfort zone can be a mental space where routines and familiarity provides a sense of security. You know, in your comfort zone, there's always a sense of security. But here's the catch. Growth and innovation hardly ever happens within your comfort zone or within these boundaries. Thank you, Nana. Oh, Nana says, good evening, right? Oh, good evening. And I thank God for your life to you, for your maximum participation. You know, one of my greatest cheerleaders. Thank you so much. You know, so we have to recognize the comfort zone. And by recognizing the comfort zone, your comfort zone, you do so by identifying the comfort zone. And how do you identify your comfort zone? And I'm glad you asked. You identify your comfort zone first and foremost by taking a moment to reflect on your daily routines. You reflect on your daily routines. You know, we all have our daily routines. Sometimes it becomes that safe spot. And it becomes a place that you and I don't want to shift from it. So the first thing you do is identify what patterns are you following? What patterns do you follow? You know, sometimes we follow certain patterns in our lives that it becomes that consistent routine. If we don't follow those patterns, it's so hard to break away from them. And when was the last time you tried something new? You know, one of the things that I try to do or attempt to do every day is to try something new. Every day is to either learn something new, try something new. You know, your comfort zone might be disguised as the familiar faces you interact with, the same routes you take when you go to work. So that is why sometimes when there's an accident, there's a detour, you panic, you get jittery. I mean, you've never used that route before because you're so much used to the same route each and every single day. I know somebody has said it the other time that if this individual is going to a place where he doesn't know, and when he pulls out the map and he realizes that his exit is on the right, he will stay in the right lane. He will not even change lanes to get back into the right, even if it's 20 miles away. This individual will stay in that right lane throughout the journey. You know, and or these can be even habits that have become our second nature. One of the things that you and I will have to do to break away, to free from the familiar, is to embrace change. We start with acknowledging where you and I currently stand and what changes are we making, what adjustments are we making to break free from the familiar. Yeah. And number two, to break free from the familiar, we have to embrace discomfort. We have to embrace discomfort. Now that we've identified the comfort zone, it is time to embrace that discomfort. It is part of the journey. It is part of the journey. And it sounds counterintuitive, and that is how it sounds, breaking away from the discomfort. But here's the truth. Growth often lies just beyond the boundaries of what we find comfortable. It lies beyond it. So how do we go about embracing discomfort? You go about embracing discomfort by starting small, little by little. You start small, little by little. You embrace discomfort by challenging yourself to do something outside your routine and your everyday activities. I said the comfort zone can make you very comfortable. It can make you, it gives you a sense of security, but it doesn't stretch you to do or to your full capacity. There's something inside of you which is so great. Every one of us was packaged by God. Nobody came into this world empty-handed. Nobody. We all came in packaged with gifts, talents, and abilities. Challenge yourself to do something outside your routine every day. Not one day, not 2 days, but every day. One of the things that I attempt to do every day is to learn something new. It doesn't matter how big, how small, how easy or how difficult or challenging it is. As long as it's something new, I embrace myself to learn something new every day. And it could be as simple as trying a new type of cuisine, something new, a new type of food. I love to do that anytime I go to a restaurant. I try to look out something on the menu which I haven't tried before. I remember one time my wife and I went to this restaurant and I ordered for a salad. I wanted to try something new, and and when it was delivered, it had this, what do you call it? Apparently it was fish, raw fish, but I didn't know. I thought it was some kind of seasoning or what, some a way of garnishing the food. But apparently it was raw fish. I didn't know. It was something new I wanted to try. So I had eaten almost to the finishing the bowl, and my wife asked the server, "What did you guys sprinkle on it?" And the server said it was raw fish. But then it was too late. But it was something new. I enjoyed it though, but I never saw myself eating raw fish. But at least I've tried it before. I've gone out and I've tried frog legs. Anyway, it tastes really good. Every now and then, try something new, as long as you're not allergic to it. New cuisine, take different routes to work, or striking up a conversation with a stranger. I recently read a book, and I would like to recommend it to those of you who are just like me, introverts. If you're an introvert like me, I would like to recommend this book to you. And it is How to Talk to Anyone, 92 Little Tricks for Big Success in Relationships. And it was written by Leo Lount. Leo Lount. I wish I could have the picture of the book to show you. It's an amazing book. It is. It teaches you 92 ways of engaging people. I mean, how to talk to anyone, especially if you're an introvert. Extroverts don't have that much of the problems. They can always strike a conversation with people they don't even know. I mean, they meet people, and they just get going. But with some of us in our introvert skin, it takes a while. But this book is amazing, you know, and it teaches you a whole lot. So just strike a conversation with a stranger, and sometimes they're so amazing. And in the book, the writer, she said that there are two kinds of people: those who walk into a room and say, well, here I am. I mean, they bring that fire, that light, their energy into the room. And there are those who go in and say, there you are. They acknowledge the life of the party personalities. you know. So as you gradually expand your comfort zone, you find that discomfort becomes a catalyst for personal and professional growth. I remember the other time we talked about growth and investing in yourself for your personal and professional growth is so much amazing. And in order to break free from your familiar, number 3 is the power of curiosity. The power of curiosity. Once again, thank you for tuning in. If you can share the link with somebody, leave a comment and like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. The power of curiosity. Curiosity is the driving force that propels us beyond the familiar and into the uncharted, the untraveled, unfamiliar, unknown territory. So how do you cultivate, how do you and I cultivate and harness this powerful trait? How do we do that? Number 1 is to ask questions, challenge assumptions, seek out experiences. One of the things that I've realized most people barely do when it comes to challenging assumptions, most of the time it is so hard for us to unlearn to relearn. There are certain things that we learned growing up, and most people are stuck with that. But my spiritual father always tells us that we always have to unlearn what we've learned to relearn. Unlearn to relearn. And once you relearn, you're able to challenge some of these things that we were taught growing up. The other time I was talking to a friend and I asked some of the things we were taught growing up in Sunday school and all that as a person of faith. Let me chip this in. And I asked this individual that, How many, we used to say the wise men, how many wise men went to Jesus? And do you know that to date, people believe that the wise men went to Jesus when he was in the manger, when he was a baby? Most people believe that. And this individual told me 3. I said, go back, refer to your Bible and check. It was never 3. Let me give you something for free. They were magi's. But I believe that growing up, they didn't want to complicate anything for us, so they wanted to make it easier for us so we can embrace that story. So they only talked about the three significant gifts that were given to Jesus: the gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So they reduced it to 3 wise men. It was never 3. Check your Bible. And these are some of the things that we have to unlearn to relearn. So how do we cultivate and harness this powerful trait? Number 1, I said, ask questions. I believe that there's nothing like a stupid question. They say that great leaders ask great questions. And anytime you ask questions, you take over the conversation because you want to know. Challenge the assumptions. Seek out new experiences. One of the things that I know is curiosity opens doors to possibilities we never knew existed. Because when you're curious about something, you research, you want to know more. And whether it's exploring a new hobby, learning a new skill, or delving into a topic you know nothing about, curiosity fuels that journey, and it helps you to break free from the familiar. So remember, the more curious you are, the more you discover about yourself and the world around you. Let me repeat it. The more curious you are, the more you discover about yourself and the world around you. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Just give me a moment and I'll be right back. Again, thank you for tuning in to episode 46 of my Step Out, Step In podcast. And just before I round up, just a recap. I said to break free from the familiar, number 1, recognize the comfort zone. And after you've recognized the comfort zone, embrace the discomfort. Yes, whether we like it or not, we'll go through that discomfort. And after embracing the discomfort, to break free, go with the power of curiosity. And I said, remember, the more curious you are, the more you discover more about you, about yourself, and the world around you. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. Just before I wrap up, let me do this. I want to personally introduce my spiritual father as well. I'll say he's my father now. Not only spiritual, but my earthly father as well. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook is the Ambassador of Hope page, and YouTube is Frank Ofosu-Appiah Official. Every Tuesday. Please tune in. If you don't have the link, let me see if I can make it easier for you. Let me see if I can drop the link in here for you. So that will make it easier for you to click on it and sign into it. Or what you can do is you can click on it and bookmark it on your page. Just give me one moment. Let me see if I can get a link and drop it in here for you to make it easier. Please bear with me. We're wrapping up. Okay. You know, with technology, you never get 100%. All right, let's see. Episode 46. And let me drop this link in here so you can click on it and bookmark it. Or if you haven't subscribed to it, please do so. Don't forget to click on the notification bell. And every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Facebook and LinkedIn. Oh, did I say LinkedIn? No, Facebook and YouTube. Okay. All right, I just dropped the link. So that is for my spiritual father, Dr. Frank Ofosu-Appiah. And last week he started the series, It's Inside the House. It's an amazing topic. And it's epic. If it's worth listening to, it is worth sharing. I know we don't. It's inside the house. Now, everybody has something within your close environment that can help you get to your next level. I'm not going to spoil the message for you. Just go back and on his YouTube page, click on, when you open up to Frank Ofosu-Appiah the Official, click on the live videos, and last week's is in there. Please go back and listen to it, share with other people. I mean, comment and share. You know, sometimes we like keeping things to ourselves, but you and I can always make a difference. And let's make this difference by going in and sharing. It is epic, ladies and gentlemen. These are, I always say that these are topics that people pay money to go listen to, but here we are giving it to us for free. And sometimes we don't even value it. This teaching is epic, ladies and gentlemen, and you can't afford to miss it. So click on that link. I just dropped the link in there, and it will open up to you this page. Sign up. Did I say sign up? Yes. Sign up, subscribe, click on the notification bell, and anytime something is posted, you will be notified. All right, so again, thank you so much for tuning in. And I want to say that as I wrap up today's episode 46, I want to challenge you to take a step out of your comfort zone. Recognize its limits Embrace discomfort and let curiosity guide you through your journey. If you and I want to break free from the familiar, then we have to recognize the limits. We have to embrace discomfort. And we have to let curiosity guide you to your next level. Remember, breaking free from the familiar is a journey worth taking. One that leads to personal growth, one that leads to professional growth, new opportunities, and a richer and a more fulfilling life. And again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me on my Step Out, Step In podcast, live on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you enjoyed today's episode, which I believe you did, please, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet done so. Click on the notification bell, follow, share, and comment. Until we meet again, same time next week, remember, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. And keep breaking free from the familiar. This has been your host, David Joe. Know that I love you. There is nothing you can do. And until same time next week, I say goodbye.